Acquisitions, the secret of quantum growth. For the high performer, arithmetic abuse anybody to think they're a loser come to pass on the playground. Editor's note, in this day and age, in 2017, almost the summer, this is even more prevalent than it ever was when I wrote this several years ago. Now there is no first, second, and third place. Now there is just one medal or ribbon for participation. End of editor's note. In the 90s, there a snake oil already quantum growth to see in the industry are great to run from all homes. No days off because next estimate then you run successful business. You'll do what you like a limited market, such as a buggy interested in healthcare, for example, but you need to find a niche no one else is consolidating, such as childcare or senior living. Editor's note, the margin that I speak of is gross margin. End of editor's note. The size of the business you want to acquire depends on the size of your goal and the clarity of your vision. My guess is that if you've read owner can't spend long. If you looked at the 20 houses or more before you purchased your most recent home, why would you grab the first business that sticks a for sale sign in your face? Even if you find the perfect sweetheart deal the first day or you search, shop around anyway. Take the time to analyze and compare several prospects, and so you'll know a great deal when one comes along. Editor's note, many years ago, T. Boone Pickens told me that, Danny, if you want a deal bad enough, you'll make a bad deal. End of editor's note. Begin by scanning the business opportunities sections of your local and regional metropolitan newspapers and the Wall Street Journal. If you don't yet subscribe to such magazines as Forbes, Entrepreneur, and Inc., my first question is why not? Get current copies of each of these and look for opportunities that match your criteria. Get copies of trade publications in the industry of which your prime interest, and check the marketplace and classified sections of the business for sale. Editor's note, now with the internet, all this is made much more simple, and you can get this information online. End of editor's note. Contact local business brokers and explain in writing exactly what you're looking for. Otherwise, like real estate salesmen, they have expertise to accelerate process leading to an equitable acquisition. Although VR brokers are reputable, my experience in over 25 years has been shabby at best using business brokers. I would advise extreme caution. Editor's note, and today in 2017, business brokers are even more shabby. End of editor's note. Sources of information abound. Ask your banker, your accountant, lawyer, industry supplier. Regardless of the deal you eventually hammer out, here's a key point. Make the other side part of the transaction so that his net worth increases. Says it's not for sale. Yes, you can do that. It forbids purchase by a third party. You don't have to use the bank's standard document. Most companies just do without questioning it and without reading the fine print. Editor's note, I found very rarely that a bank will allow you to write your own documents. End of editor's note. Another tactic is to contact your prospective customers and offer that will take the civil trial. After you've got some perspective, your own audit indicates the offer's too high, adjust it. If your prospects protests, just tell them that he already knows that the numbers your audit revealed did not agree with the numbers to support your initial offer. Editor's note, all offers should be subject to due diligence and finance. And the initial audit before your Big Four or whoever your accountants are is done, you should have your dream team with your accountant and your lawyer that are on your board conduct a preliminary audit. End of editor's note. Your capital source, especially investment bankers, will want your annual return on investment after you take are involved in manufacturing. Do is with a company lunch with a small roughly 7 inches with that's the form on this to let assume the best sales are unwanted more lazy when they would swallow's whale years of operation after your acquisition so that you and your CPA can make a qualified judgment about the long-term health. Also, during those 3 years, your first company will have had time to establish a reputation within the business community. Editor's note: CPA is sarcastically talking about in the UK chartered accountant. End of editor's note. There are rules of thumb, but if you find another hot deal and your instincts say yes, go for it. In your first business, no doubt you'll become a managing owner. In your excitement